All right. Hi, y'all. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing amazing. Happy Sunday, if you're seeing this on a Sunday. But this is all, as always, timeless readings and channel messages and things like that. If you're here in the background, it's just really hot, okay? And where I'm at, there's people outside, they're washing the car or playing with water and stuff like that, so you will hear in the background. I think it's kind of Tagalog, so Philippines, if you know what this means, yes, love you guys. Yeah, so there's people outside, and if you hear them, that's just what it is. So some of you will understand and some of you are not, but just don't pay attention to that. Let's keep it natural, and because not only I gotta go, but I have a message that he's like pushing me to do it before I go do what I gotta do, right? And I don't know, I just feel like his energy like today has been like, I literally woke up at 10:10, exactly 10:10, and I'm like, whoa, that is like, I don't usually wake up like that. Let me just say this, okay? I wanted to go live just to just continue his vibe because it's very potent and very expansive, right? So yeah, 10:10 could be significant for some of y'all, okay? Woke up with this energy. I was like, kind of like my mom around energy, which is pretty interesting how she does that. Yeah, it was like a lot of things that she shows me that she's still around, that I'm not alone or stuff like that, and it's kind of nice. So a lot of you, if you have a connection to spirit, you can connect with people, that still guard you, or it's one of your guardian angels now. And for a lot of you, it's kind of like, really cool, right? But at the same time, others of you, it's not really, and it's painful, and you don't want that to happen. So I can understand, okay? But they don't reciprocate, or they're not receptive to you if you're not okay with it, okay? So just saying from a psychic medium present, okay? Having all the clairs is really a lot of training, not gonna lie, and a lot of tribulation, a lot of chaos, right? But it's all kind of like to make you see, to make you understand, okay? So one thing, he was just like ministry, okay? So I went to church this morning, and I don't usually go to church. Let me just, like, I know like all these people like religious, like, oh, you should go to church. Like, no, I don't do it all the time. And it doesn't mean that I'm like this perfect person too. Let's just keep it real. Like, nobody's perfect, okay? And also, it's like, what I'm doing here is kind of like co-creating and understanding energy so that I can help other people to listen to their intuition, to learn about their truth, their inner truth within themselves, to become those independent people that they're gonna be. I spoke about that in the podcast. If you feel like it, after this video, podcast 71. If you feel like you're in this energy, there's a message for you, okay? If you feel like you're in this energy, yes. But you don't have to be, but you want to. You're curious. That's Holy Spirit, that's God. Like, God chooses you. You already are chosen, so a lot of you is like, oh, chosen. Yeah. Come join the battle. Come join us. Save yourself, right? Work on yourself, do the things, do the work, do the shadow work on your heart, purifying your heart, forgive others. Build genuine, honest, integrity partnerships, okay? And like, always knowing, having faith and trusting that you have everything you need, that you can trust in a higher power. So this is why a lot of you, once you started that journey of forgiveness, can't stay too long, I'm gonna go soon, and then I'll come back whenever I post this. So it really is timeless. Like, he's doing these things where I'm going against kind of like the ego. Like, the ego wants to do this, wants to have a specific time or thing or whatever, and it's kind of like I'm doing the opposite of it, just to challenge yourself. Get uncomfortable. That's that's what his energy is all about as well. That don't be afraid to use your voice and speak. Okay. This is why I get heavily attacked here, because I'm kind of showing you his way. And this is unconventional because people hate or feel some type of way, or people who do tarot, right? And this is the religious spirit. He taught me this yesterday. So this is where he wants to explain specifically why is it adultery and why is it not when it's done this way. Because he created everything. Because I keep asking him, like, okay, so if tarot is an adultery, why am I doing this? Because you told me, like you're telling me in the books and everything says you're not supposed to be doing this, right? Or everybody talks about it, or the whole community, Catholic, Christians, whatever, this is what they're saying. Like, there's something wrong with the evil eye, with the crystals, and like, they feel some type of way. But these are people like unconscious, right? They can't control themselves. So this is why you're like, okay, I understand you, but when you are aware of the spiritual realm, when you have an understanding, this is who I'm speaking to, you have an understanding of the 5D and you really understand. You understand quantum field, quantum jump, you understand energies, you understand that having integrity and honesty and being a person of a good heart and willing to forgive. Like, see people like Christ energy. This is like a Christ energy, because he wasn't jealous, the Son of God. He knew that it's like, oh, I have a mission. A lot of you, this is the faith. This is the energy that you're releasing, okay? Because it comes from somewhere, right? Like experience, right? Or whatever situation, but a lot of you is a lot of experience, like dealing with certain individuals or certain things in your life that has caused you to close your heart, be close-minded, and not be forgiving and stuff like that. And that's what spirit is like. You gotta heal that, and he's giving you the keys, right? Forgive. Continue purifying your heart through him, right? Through the Son of God, like put him first, right? And then that's a personal relationship that everyone has with him. So just build that. That's the whole point. And you have done that, or you're working on that, or you're planning on doing that, or you're feeling like if there's more peace, more love, more joy there, like your heart feels at peace. Some of you feel safe in a certain energy, right? Or it doesn't have to be. It could be the energy of between you and God. That's really it. Like, he's just pointing that out, that he listens to you, he hears you guys. He only cares about the heart, okay? So that's what you need to make sure that is like, okay? So you guys are in that awareness now. You're in that stage where you understand people's perspective, not judge them, not blame them or shame them or do anything. Like, just love them, right? Just, that's it. Like, don't let prejudice and pride and ego and like, that's it. Like, don't feel any type of way. Release this. Don't feel any type of way. Some of you need to focus on books or reading books or creating books, whatever it is. Okay? Yeah, a lot of dancing. A lot of you attract what you are. So a lot of you are manifesting with dancing and stuff like that, which is cool. Like, that's good. I do that too. I just forgot to do it. But you see, confirmation for you and me, okay? You get intuitive messages during the time that you focus on yourself. Okay. It says, have courage to ask for and accept help. So a lot of you have a hard time asking for help. So you still see, we're not perfect. There's still ego and more deeper like shedding of the flesh. So this way the heart can really sustain this energy. You're getting trustworthy guidance. Yes, because it comes from God, and I pray before I do any of my readings. And like so I can get truthful and clear and precise messages, and that's what I'm gonna be working on. Okay guys, I gotta go. I'll be back after. The crown chakra, yeah. Listen to your intuitive messages in your crown chakra at this moment, okay? Even like within the message that I'm telling you, you're getting within messages if you really tapped in. He's speaking through you while I speak, right? That's his way. Hello. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. And that's totally fine, okay? But these people, Indigo, who I'm speaking to, some of you think you're going crazy. You're like, no way, this is... Why? I'm like, insignificant. Or like, you feel like you're just like the worst or something. I don't know. But God is like, okay, my child, like, stop it. You're a good person, okay? Stop. Stop. You release this. This comes with a reward. And glory be to God, to him, right? Because he's the only one who can give this. So tap in, go do some meditation, go talk to him, go really tap in. That's what I'm getting, okay? So the other thing that I'm getting, adultery has different levels, just like discerning has different levels, just like forgiveness has different levels and processes and even symptoms, right? He wants you guys to understand that he's only using these tools to help you tap into your intuition, right? But it's not to idolize it. It's not to like only focus on this and like forget him, right? Because he created this stuff and now it's like people are saying like, you know, everything that God creates and makes it in this magical, beautiful way. People who are a low vibration, they will try to destroy it. They will try to say you're crazy or that whatever. You don't care. You work for God. You cannot, and you learn the word and you learn how to protect yourself, because there is a lot of jealous, envious energy that comes when you love God, when you love Jesus and Holy Spirit. So that we have to have that acceptance and understanding so that we can continue moving forward. So that's what he wants to let you guys know. And you will know this intuitively. This will resonate with you. Okay? So if you do any of this stuff, tarot, to learn, but sometimes at one point you will actually hear more from him without using the cards. You will hear Holy Spirit, you will hear them, you will understand. This is just to learn, and then you let it go. At some point, yeah, a lot of us let this go, right? Because we no longer need it, but we use it for validation for the audience, for you guys. But for us, it's clear as day. It's like water. That's how I see it, but other people see it a different way, right? Through different things, get different channel messages, different ways, dreams, vision. But be careful with dreams. This is for people who are very discerning. Dreams, you gotta discern, okay? Trust me, okay? I have this gift, right? And you have to discern, okay? If not, you will go kind of like insane in a way, but you're not, okay? You just have to discern and like ask him, because you have a lot of tests. You actually is because you are a test to other people in reality. In the physical realm, you are a test, okay? So don't forget that. That's why the dream clairvoyance people get a lot of dreams and visions. You're here to like, you know, go through the tribulation and dreams or physical life and learn how to alchemize that and do it better, make it better. So yeah, you have an intense karmic lesson. This is why you are very intuitive, okay? You have to be, because you need that compass, you need that connection. We all need God. That's just my opinion, but I see that you really, a lot of you, that's the collective message that he wants to let you guys know. And that's it. He just kept saying, like, there's certain things, certain tools that he created in a way for us to protect ourselves in the physical, okay? But spiritually, you have to have faith in the physical that he already protects you spiritually and physically in every type of way. So that's the work. It's a training for the mind, okay? Yeah, everybody thinks, like, oh, spirituality. I'm like, no, spirituality is work. It's experience, it's understand. It's a relationship. That's how I see it. I see relationship like between you, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, and like really deep, like it's intimate, like nobody knows this. A lot of you, this is why he's trying to like connect with you more. And you notice, like you see it in numbers, you see it in like people, names, things, and stuff like that. Like none of those things are coincidences. He's really speaking to you guys. That's that. Glory be to God. He's trying to use you to create examples, right, with entrepreneur energy. You don't have to be an entrepreneur, okay? And I'm gonna go, but just think of the idea of what exactly you can do that you're grateful for, that it feels good in the heart, that helps you not to get into much like drama, trouble, energy, or you're always forgiving energy, right? And gratefulness, right? And yeah, there's some of you, you're getting a promotion or a raise because you have mastered this. This is mastering, self-mastery, yeah. So a lot of you, yeah. This is a beautiful collective energy right now, this full moon in Capricorn, okay? But yeah, that's why a lot of you intuitively know if this is for you or not. This is why we say take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So a lot of you need to understand that this energy is also addictive, right? This energy is addictive. You have to be conscious of that. Be aware of the energies that could be addictive, okay? Yeah, and it's okay. It's fine. It's just remember that God goes first and then everything else is fine, you know? But just be conscious of that. Be aware of that because that could be also a karmic loop that you can stay stuck, okay? So he's trying to say this for like those in separation. Don't stay stuck in that karmic loop, okay? Go live your life. Yes, enjoy. It's just, not everything has to be so serious, he keeps saying. And I'm saying it from the point where these readings that I did, and it was just weird, but that's his thing, and I don't, you know? But for a lot of you, yeah, this is the energy, and he wanted to leave that to you guys. I love you. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you good vibes, good things. I think that's it, Holy Spirit, right? Yeah, he said to like enjoy your life, like joy, be more happy, be that leader. A lot of the King of Wands is like spiritual leader, like prophet or something, or doesn't have to be, but you're just like happy. You're like to share testimony and stuff. And I think is that, you know. Because it's like some of you have a people watching you, right? You know, yeah, some type of justice, balance. Definitely karmic energy, right? Or controlling energy or trying to block energy. There's a lot of people with mommy issues. So just like be conscious of that and extend forgiveness. Bueno, someone's trying to like block you spiritually, like so you are not with someone else, or you don't partner with someone else, or you don't get this promotion, this raise, you don't get any money. They're trying to do some heart chakra blockage here, right? And this is where I'm getting the energy. Be willing to forgive, okay? I see why. Yeah, you gotta talk to God about that because you're doing well, you're doing good, and why would you have people around you that feel that type of way? But the energy as well, it shows that someone is like shifting, like they're getting a new heart, like something is shifting within this person, which is making them more forgiving. Because I feel like they have a lot of apathy, very arrogant. They think they know it all, and like they have gifts for sure, but I feel like they haven't used it for the right reasons. But then they met you and like oh, right? They have to do things right. There's some respect here. It's like you're worthy. But are they worthy of you? Well, that's between you and God. You are listening to your intuitive feelings. Sorry, the background, but your body's receiving accurate messages from the divine. Okay? Listen to them. You gotta listen to them, okay? Keep the faith, keep the trust, okay? No more complaining, that's a good thing. Or maybe you got away from someone who's complaining a lot and then you find like more peace, more mental space, more clarity. Yeah, you're more like assertive and stuff like that. Like, that's great. This is someone who cut things that are really draining. Good for you. Ow. Be kind to yourself and others as well. Either way, okay? Don't feel any type of way. Like, just be humble and like, you'll feel it, because when God really works on your heart, you feel it, okay? Yeah, and you go like quiet, you go silent, and you need to find that quiet time, that be okay with quiet time, and people need to be okay with that. Like, there's okay with boundaries to have that recharge. Yeah, and it's like when you know your time to go, your time to go, especially because you're trying to keep a regulated and nervous system, I feel. So a lot of you is like, you really want to focus on that, which is, I think, is good. Take a divinely guided chance. Chance, donation, charitable work. Yeah. Listen intuitively, okay? Because yeah, some of you are cutting the code with something, okay? Some type of debt, yeah. Someone wants to clear some karma here. That too, so be careful, be aware of that, be discerning that they think that by coming back, that they can get what they want, or they can get this karma cleared out from them. It's a debt. Okay, so be aware of that. This person has a lot of karmic debt. They're asking for forgiveness, so be discerning, okay? You have a family, or some of you have a family, or you have integrity, yeah, so just go talk to the Lord, like, just ask him, because there is something that you're releasing, exactly, that he wants to speak to you about this, like, release this jealousy, because it doesn't serve none of y'all, wherever it is that you're going, if it's partnership, or is it like a job or promotion. God is saying, like, you listen to your heart. Listen to, he's there, and like, have to balance the heart and the mind, yeah. You have to be able to forgive certain things. Like, you guys are so like righteous people, right? Sometimes God will humble a lot of us to remind us that we're not better than everybody, and like, just because he gives us like gifts or whatever, or we should always stay humble. We should always help people. We should always not look the other way. We should always do something, right? So you guys are understanding that, yeah, there is some type of manifestation there as well, okay? And that too, when your heart is open and you're willing to forgive, you're able to manifest faster as well, if you want. But the way people manifest is differently. So this is what God says is always with me, that you manifest. Hello, yes, yeah. He created everything. So who do you also that too? Other things you need to be discerning, because other thing was created too, for chaos and conflict and situationships. It does make you stronger and more perseverance, more conscious. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta go. C'est la vie, you know. I love you guys. I'll be right back. You won't even feel this.